Welcome into Taco Bola Gaming. My name is Taco Bola, and today we're continuing our run playing as Russia. Going for the achievement, the Romanovs Laugh Last. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The Germans, at the end of the last episode, declared their war. We have a setup that I'm not overly confident in, but I guess I'm as confident as I'm ever going to be. How did I do on the supply? No, I've got the supply set up right there. So, I guess it's go as we are. We have not called Ukraine in. Lithuania and, more importantly, Latvia are not a part of things. This is not aligned, so hopefully they remain not aligned. But that is the idea. So we're just going to protect this line with our troops here until we can get a few more on the field. We have a large thing here, but the Allies have now joined me in this endeavor, so they should ship some more of their units in as well. Hopefully that will work out, and as long as the United States does what it does, cool. And hopefully I can avoid having to join the war against Japan when that happens. So, fingers are crossed. I think we're as set up as we can be, given the problems I had with the Civil War, the problems I currently have with logistics. Right now we have one guy who is right here. I'm going to actually move him to Berlin. And then this guy is suppressing revolts in Turkey. I'm not sure that that's needed any longer. They are pretty low. And Kurdistan has 31%. Turkey has 48% compliance. I think we're going to be okay. I think. Not sure. And we have Bulgaria, when that matters. We have the Germans, we have the Italians there. The things, so whenever we start fighting Germany, we'll get there. I'm going to go to speed 4. Not that my computer was due to the low trade influence. What? I mean, I guess we'll trade with you? I'm literally in your faction, British Malaya. I have never seen that before in my life. Germany has broken the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, the non-aggression pact between Germany and the Soviet Union, or Russia. Surprising development to begin with has now, less surprisingly, fallen apart. Germany has attacked, breaking the pact and returning to once again openly speaking of the Soviet Union, or Russia, as a menace that must be faced for their visions of the future to become reality. Soviet leadership is less than pleased, or Russian leadership, but perhaps less shocked by the betrayal than disappointed that they didn't seize the opportunity first. A treaty is nothing but the piece of paper to these people. And we have scorched all of this earth, and the Americans want to give us stuff. I will accept that. A call to arms from Free France. To do what? Yes. That's fine. That's the war I'm wanting to be a part of. Well, not wanting to be, but you get the idea. Then I am recruiting a new division. I've got a significant problem with artillery, but my guess is that I'm not going to be able to get artillery from anybody. I get support equipment? No, I'm not down infantry equipment, so they won't give me that. I guarantee you that. So, okay. Alrighty. How about you, British Raj? Sometimes you have stuff. Nope. So we're going to see the Germans cross Poland and this little bit of Russia here, and then they'll reach our lines where we are firmly entrenched and we have some air power. But that's about all we have. The British are coming in here. They're going to try and defend this land. If they're able to hold a line, we'll come join them, but I'm not anticipating them being able to hold a line too well. Italy is more concerned about Greece than naval invading Turkey right now, so that's good. At least we have a doctrine available, an air doctrine already. Okay, sure, you do that. How are we trading? We haven't met the enemy yet. But we get experience, apparently. Unless that was just the ticking experience that just, ironically, on that particular day. Which it does appear to be the case. The Russian army minus 10%. That's not cool. So yeah, Hungary and Germany should get down here, and they'll proclaim Greater Hungary because they've taken most of Romania here. And again, that was a mistake earlier. When I took Ukraine, I could have puppeted Romania through that peace deal, and I should have. That would have cut Bulgaria off from being able to reinforce up here. But I don't think ultimately it's going to matter. We'll see. All right, I'm going to go speed 5 until we actually see some people. Start Lend-Lease from Ukraine, yes. And from the British Raj, yes. Because Ukraine, you're not going to be in the war. In fact, I don't want to call you to arms, so I will request your forces. Give me those armies. Those divisions, I should say. We'll have a special unit for them. And it's going to be a relatively defensive unit. I do like an infantry leader with defense here. So even though he only has 2 instead of the 5, for the other guy, I'm going to keep that 4 around, that 4 attack around. So, alright, and you, right now... Right now, I think I'm more vulnerable up here. So I want you to kind of just form a line up over here. I hope that holds. I think I'm more vulnerable there. Alright, so we can get a new heavy fighter that I think will be beneficial to us. And we can get a new tactical bomber and a new strategic bomber. I don't need the strategic bomber, but I will take a new tactical bomber. For sure. They're having trouble getting across here. They're going to have to build up the infrastructure before they really can face us. At that point, we're going to have some pretty good units, I hope. I hope. Alright, so you can't do anything there, and you're over here in Chief of Army. See, fine. Greece is holding. That's good. And Bulgaria has joined the Axis. There it is. That's going to bring us to conflict in Istanbul, I assume. Now, I have no air to spare to go down to Turkey here, so any kind of air is going to have to be from England down there. Fingers crossed on that one. There's a chance that I'll lose this. If I lose that, then we're in a little bit more trouble. If I lose the strait, if I lose the Bosporus, because then they can get ships in here, and I do have a navy presence trying to defend against naval invasions, but theoretically could start to naval invade over here like they'd like to. But I think right now they're more focused on Greece. Germany is coming in the storm. I guess we'll see. Am I doing anyone here? Oh, I revealed the Germans. Okay. I revealed the Germans, and it's already done before they even reach me. Fantastic. So what I want you to do is yeah. So I'm going to have him set up over here after they had taken that land. I had to wait for them to take the land. And here we go. We have lots of air power from the allies that are going to get pushed back here. Oh well. Ooh, I do like this situation. We have a encirclement right here, a large encirclement right here. Of a lot of different troops there. They would just go. East pilot promoted. But I don't want to waste any of my equipment. It's bad enough as it is. I want to see how we're going to hold that line. Now, Bulgaria will have a navy. I assume that we're going to be able to hold the air power with my giant fleet and my naval bombers over here. I'm just assuming that I'll be able to hold that. I don't know for sure. But I am hopeful and assuming. Fingers still crossed. Because all we're going to do right now is pretty much just hold defensive lines and wait for the United States to get involved. I know I need to come in and take certain lands, and hopefully we'll be able to push in a couple of years. But we're really probably waiting for D-Days. Alright, Desperate Measures was done. I have no clue what I was going for over here. Oh, we can't have the national focus Desperate Measures. 365 days. But we can get a adaptable army. Okay. We can get penal battalions, which is always an interesting concept of getting these 4 penal divisions in Moscow every year. The rest requires all of that stuff, so I can't really get to this, can I? Not for 365 days. Okay, then. So, try to get some of this stuff here, or we can just worry about this thing. In order to get this thing, we need the means to wage war and the military engineering university. So that's a 70-day, a 70-day, a 35-day. Okay. We're going to just go for this one. Just straight up. I think is a lot better option here. Anything else we wanted over here? No, don't need that. Moving the capital to St. Petersburg is not a great idea, even though it does add 2 civilian factories. No. Can I just bypass this one? No. But we could reforge the Triple Entente. Okay. It should... We are in a faction. Following will bypass the focus. The United Kingdom, but one of the following must be true. Is in a faction, is not the faction leader, or is at war with Russia. Oh, okay. So it would actually create the Triple Entente. Okay. Whatever. My brother's keeper gets a focus against the Germans. This would give us a few things, but mainly those 2 military factories. Westward bound, there's a lot of stuff there. Okay, church candidates gives us popularity of not aligned, and gives us political power gain. Consumer factories, I like this. This would lead us toward no, we don't want that. This would lead us toward the Third Realm. I don't want that, but church candidates is an interesting idea. That's not a terrible idea. Vengeance for the Yoke. No, I'm not going to worry about that at all. Ooh. I need that one for that one, so don't worry about that. Okay. Pacify the Rim. Gives us some defensive Vladivostok. And this would give us some stuff over there. Okay. I think that it would make most sense to go here. I need all of the following. I need the New Beginning, which would mean I'd have to go through all this, which we can't do because we have to be not at war with a major power. So no rocketry and nuclear research bonuses for us, which is fine. So this would be the last one we could do on that side, which allows us to build academies of sciences in allied puppet or intricate territories. Don't need that, so this would be the last one we have here. Let's go ahead and get this fourth research slot here. To remain competitive in the fields of applied sciences, we must be on the forefront of theoretical sciences. We already have a well-established Academy of Sciences, but with some additional funding, it would provide us with a truly world-class research infrastructure. Let's go ahead and get that, because I have to wait a year for some of the other military stuff. And here we go. The Germans have a few troops in place. Bulgaria has just now been called to war. Didn't they invade parts of this? No, they did not. They're just now attacking into Greece. So they're going to walk over here. They're going to attack these two guys. Let's see if you can hold. I'm going to bet no. But I guess you never really know. See if there's any air at all in this area from the Allies. They do have red air in Greece. Alright, so don't have any naval invasions. There's naval combats over here. That's okay. The Germans did arrive against our line, but they have not yet attacked that line in either spot. We do not yet have a single unit that has decided to attack us. But admittedly, this is not an overly strong group of Germans that have arrived at our border here. They've taken a lot, all of this land, so. There's literally no one here. Yeah, there's a lot of focus on Greece. They did break this pocket out, which is a shame. A lot of focus on Greece, and no one wants to lend lease to us anymore. Does that mean that we are up in? Which means we're up in support equipment. We're still waiting on artillery, but it is what it is, I guess. Let's add a theorist. We could get the nuclear scientists that way. We have nothing in the theory department that I want at all. Nothing at all. Jeez Louise. Yeah, so we are in battlefield support, but yeah, I think that would be nuclear scientist said. So, question then would be whether we want commerce rating or naval aviation. If we want any of these, which I'm not really sure we do. Commerce rating, okay, that would probably be the one to go for. Or if we want something over here, we have some good things. That one's really, really good. Political power gain. Factory output. This is all really good. We probably don't need the stability anymore. Compliance, growth, speed, and states occupied by the enemy is really helpful. Consumer goods factory, less helpful, I think. I think that one would be a good one to go with. We don't need to go higher than extensive conscription at the moment. That is all fine. Heading into 1941, though, getting a industrial concern might be the way to go. I think that is the way to go. Go ahead and get that industrial concern guy and get that research speed going through. Well, no. We don't have to worry about that. But yeah, let's get the political power up to 150 so we can decide on that one. I think that is the way to go on that. So these two units are indeed losing Istanbul. Oh, no. That's a green bubble now. It's at 29, but it is a green bubble now. Starting to get up there. Hey, there you go. There you go. There you go. Good job, guys. Good job. Hopefully they are able to hold, because I don't know if I can rotate anything literally into them. Okay, so heading into 1941, there's nothing on this page I need at all. Not one thing on that page that I need. We could use some of this. Okay. Artillery, we are way behind on. Okay. Submarines, we don't have the 1940 hull yet. That's okay. We're through on this side. That's good. I've heard that we don't need to do this one, so that's fine. And getting the radar might be helpful for air power, but I think we just start on this stuff. And I think that going for assembly line production first and getting that done, I think is the way to go. Yeah, they stopped and they restarted. Okay, so yeah, we've lost Istanbul. I'm going to pull this army back further to the next kind of defensive spot, which is, I think, here. I think it's there. And the question is whether I am set up for supply on that. I am not. So instead of doing it there, we are going to protect the supply hub. And I don't think we do we use that river? It's either that or we just do this. I think that's more defensible. So here we are defending a rail line, and we're just pulling back. I think that that's what we need to do. Everyone back to there fast. We're not going to hold this line. It does mean that we're now in a naval fight for the Black Sea, which is not the ideal that I was after, but oh well. Now, the Germans are starting to put a few more units over here, but they continue to not be where I need them to be, not be doing what I want them to do. Are we just that strong in that spot? I didn't think so. Glad that we are able to get out. The Allies, maybe not able to get out, but we are. So that's good. Yeah, the Allies are going to try and come in and fight for that land. I don't want to fight for it. I want to remain in defensive positions. Just try and hold. All right, we have our first bubble, and it is extremely green for us. Now, there's still one tile I need the Germans to take before I can set it up as a front line instead of a defensive line. But for now, We're good. So, okay. So yeah, one of the big things is air power. You know, air power is king, and we knew that. I am going to leave that defensive line there. I think we can actually do something. If we do come up here, we may be able to push back. If we are fast. Because I think they may be overstretched. Maybe. But it might be an okay thing to consider just fighting for this territory just to get some war score. Okay, so our first big problem is happening here. I'm going to send 2 units in there. All right, they have done what I need them to do. So we delete this. We're now going to create a front line. New. We're going to create a front line just along this river with those 48 divisions. Hopefully they don't move. Some of them are moving. Not all of them. I'm going to send 1 unit in over here. And that's all we do, is we just hold. Hopefully. Hopefully we can hold. Alright, if they attack, where are we? You can go here. This is the basic idea is, okay, they're going to be overstretched. Maybe we can pounce in there. But it doesn't look like they're overstretched. Doesn't look promising. Does not look promising at all. Okay. Remove that idea. Everyone halt. Everyone back. Back to that defensive line. That's where we're going to be in the next one. We already have another air doctrine. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you did, please do like, comment, and subscribe down below. All that good stuff really does help give me some confidence as things are going oh so well. We have lost 8,000. And we have done... we are in the other category still on the Germans. We have done 2.1 thousand to the Romanians, or to the Bulgarians. They have done more to us, though. So, yeah. We are at 13% of it, so. Anyway, I will see you next time.